Hello there, my name is DoriBerkovic and I'm a freelance graphic designer and children's book illustrator from Brisbane, Australia. I was born in Croatia, however left when I was a young girl to travel the world. I first moved to Scandinavia, then Britain, and in Britain I studied graphic design. I love Croatia and I'm always excited and overwhelmed when I visit my family and friends back home. I fell in love with illustration while working as a graphic designer in London for a children's book publishing company. My job was to design layouts and sketch for illustrators. I remember feeling frustrated for never being allowed beyond the sketch stage and being able to finish the illustration myself. But then swapping crazy busy London existence a couple of years ago for unhurried Brisbane lifestyle gave me the opportunity to start my own freelancing business. And that's when I seized my dream to become an illustrator. My inspiration comes in all shapes and forms, but my true passion and never-ending stimulation are nature, children and art. My childhood memories are also reflected in my work. Observing the world around me and how children's mind work are both crucial in my creative process. My children are a never-ending source of ideas. I also find reading books for them or watching movies and going to art galleries very inspirational too. I have always loved drawing and painting. When I first started illustrating, I used only traditional media such as watercolors, acrylic or wash. But nowadays I prefer to work digitally. Somehow, even if I start by drawing and painting by hand, all images end up being scanned and manipulated digitally. It's fast, it's easy, and it gives me endless possibilities. I usually set myself a schedule and I stick to it. Although my working day is from 9 to 3, I often work evenings and weekends, especially if I have a tight deadline or if I feel very inspired by the brief. When I start working on a project, I first tidy up the entire studio. Then I develop the characters. That's the most daunting phase for me because I always get a feeling that I'll never be able to create anything ever again. I suppose that is a form of stage fright. But once that's done, the rest usually falls easily into place. I develop layouts, get them approved, and by the time I start working on the final images, my confidence is usually back and I can relax and enjoy the coloring phase. I guess for me the most enjoyable thing about illustration is the variety of challenges that I come across every time I start a new project. Also, I love the sense of surprise and curiosity I get while creating new characters. My kids are my toughest critics and often come in and check on my work. They're very honest about whether they like something or not. I guess I'm lucky that my job has ended up being something I have always wanted to do. I truly believe that I have the best job in the world. I guess my advice would be for young aspiring illustrators to work hard and be patient, and it will pay off. Be prepared for cabin fever. Always try to enjoy your work. And always keep a good sense of humor. And make sure you have some chocolate biscuits next to you when you work.